All right, today we're going to break down something pretty exciting. iGreen Telecom's business plan for their big move into the United States. In this explainer, we'll look at the opportunity, what they're offering, and the game plan for building a business that actually earns you US dollars. So let's dive right in.
So, first things first, where is iGreen coming from? It's a Brazilian brand, and this jump into the US market, well, it's a huge step toward their goal of becoming a truly global operation. The whole idea is to build an opportunity that isn't stuck inside one country's borders. And really, the heart of this entire business plan, the big headline, is this: the ability to generate income in US dollars. This is the key feature we're going to keep coming back to, the chance to build a real income stream in one of the world's strongest currencies. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this opportunity. What does it actually look like to build a business that brings in US dollars through iGreen? The magic phrase you need to understand is recurring revenue. See, this model isn't about just making one-time sales. Nope. It's about building a long-term asset. Every single customer you bring on represents a potential monthly paycheck. iGreen handles the digital service, and you, the licensee, build the customer base and get to earn in dollars. Of course, any great service needs a great product. You can't have one without the other, right? So let's take a look at the foundation of this whole operation, the actual mobile plans that your customers are going to be using. The service itself runs on a top-tier, high-performance network in the US. We're talking about using T-Mobile's infrastructure, so you know it's reliable. And the best part? It's all delivered digitally through an eSIM. That means your customers get activated instantly. No shipping, no waiting. It's a seamless experience that's built to scale. So here are the two plans they're starting with. First up, the Start plan. For just $44, you get coverage across the entire North American continent. That's the USA, Canada, and Mexico. That's going to be perfect for most people. Then, for the serious jet setters, there's the Global plan. For $70, it adds coverage in over 180 countries. These plans are competitive, they're powerful, and they are the engine that drives your earnings. Okay, we've seen the product and it looks solid, but let's get to the part you're probably most interested in. How do you make money? Let's break down the compensation model right now. The first and most straightforward way to earn is through direct activations. For every single customer you personally sign up, you get a 10% commission on the value of their plan. Simple as that. And this example really makes that recurring revenue idea click. That $4.40 you earn from a $44 plan, that's not a one-time thing. As long as that customer stays active, you earn that commission month after month after month. This is how you build a stable, predictable income over time. But, and this is a big but, your earnings are not limited to just your direct sales. As you can see here, iGreen actually puts up to 20% of a plan's value back into the network. Your 10% is just one piece of the pie. You can also earn an extra 2% on activations from people within your network. And on top of that, as you grow and advance, you can unlock up to another 8% through different bonuses. The whole structure is designed to reward you for growing your network. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Earning in dollars sounds complicated. US companies, taxes, currency exchange. Well, iGreen has designed their process to make it incredibly simple for you. You don't need to set up a US company or deal with American accounting. iGreen handles all of it, the currency conversion to Brazilian reais, the international taxes, and your earnings get dropped right into your Brazilian account. Now, to cover all that complexity, as you can see, there is a 20% operational fee on the earnings, but this lets you focus on one thing, growing your business. So, we've covered the opportunity and how you get paid. Now let's talk strategy. Because with any big launch, timing is everything. And right now, we are in a very specific and very important phase, pre-registration. This whole expansion is happening in two very distinct phases. Phase 1 is what's happening right now, the pre-registration period. And the focus here is not on selling plans to the public. It's about building a network of leaders and licensees. Then comes Phase 2, the official launch in April 2026. That's when the doors open and sales to customers begin. All the work you do now is to build the foundation for that launch. I really want to hammer this point home because it's so important. Your main goal right now is to build your distribution network. Think of it like this. You're building the pipeline now so that when the service officially launches, the sales can just start flowing right through it. Which, of course, brings us to the final and most crucial question. If the big launch isn't until 2026, why is it so important to get started right at this very moment? So let's just think about that for a second. What is the single biggest benefit you get for being a pioneer?
for jumping in during this pre-registration phase?
Well, here it is, plain and simple. The main advantage of joining now is financial. When the operation officially goes live, that international license fee is going to be $497. But for everyone who joins during this initial phase, that fee is slashed down to just $297. And there it is. That's an immediate, tangible benefit. By acting now, during pre-registration, you get what iGreen is calling a golden voucher, and it results in a $200 savings right off the bat. It's their way of rewarding the people who see the vision and get in early. So, to wrap it all up, iGreen's US expansion has a clear structure, a solid product, and a smart strategy. It's a model for building a real business based on recurring revenue in US dollars, and they've made the payment process simple. The plan is laid out, and the pre-registration phase is your early access ticket. The only question left is, are you ready?